Super Sid the Silly Sausage Dog by Sam Lloyd. Sid was a sausage dog who lived in a shelter on the edge of town. He lived there because he didn't have a nice, kind owner to love and care for him like other dogs. Sid wanted a nice, kind owner more than anything, so he decided to find one for himself. First, Sid took a giant leap over the shelter wall to show what a good jumper he was. But he landed on top of Madame Myrtle's very fancy afternoon party. "Silly Sid!" screeched the ladies. "Back to the shelter at once!" Then Sid tried to show everyone what a good digger he was. But he dug up all Gardener Pete's prized vegetables. "Silly Sid," growled Pete. "Now I'll never win the best vegetable competition. Back to the shelter with you." "I know," thought Sid. "I'll show everyone what a good singer I am. That will cheer them up." He howled and howled as loud as his doggy lungs would let him. "Ow! Ow!" But he woke the whole street. "Silly Sid!" they cried, throwing water at him. "Go away!" Poor Sid, sad, wet, and lonely, he crept back to the shelter. "Nobody wants me," he thought. "I'll never find a perfect home." The next morning, Sid was woken up by a very strange smell. He put his nose into the air, and without thinking, he followed the smell. Out the window, across the yard, over the wall, under the fence, through the garden, around the bird table, until at last he came to a fire! Little Billy's dinner was on fire. Grandma had forgotten all about it. "Ow! Ow!" Sid jumped up and down, and he sang and he woofed, and he howled as loud as his doggy lungs would let him. Until the fireman came, and with a rush and a gush and a great big splash, he put the fire out. "Clever Sid," said Grandma. "Brave Sid," said the fireman. "Super Sid," said the crowd. "My Sid," said little Billy. So Sid had found not one, but two of the nicest, kindest owners ever. The end.